Exactly.
Hi everyone, my name is Amanda and welcome back or welcome to my channel if you're new. For this week's video, I'm currently in Brazil with my family, and you would know that if you watched my last video, which you can click on right here. And if you haven't watched that video, I suggest you go watch it because I explained what I'm doing traveling in the middle of a pandemic. Anyway, for this week's video, I wanted to film a what I eat in a week on vacation vegan version. I don't know, I haven't really thought of a title yet. You're probably thinking, wow, another one of these videos, as if YouTube doesn't already have thousands of them. And I know, you're probably confused why you would care to see what a random girl from California is eating this week, but I'm gonna share this video anyway. Honestly, this video is for me, just to see like what I ate, and also like to make sure like I remember what I ate on my trip. I don't know if that makes sense, but I just felt like making this video and it was really fun and easy to film. So just to preface this video, a lot of the food, actually all of the food in this video is pretty much unhealthy, and it's not really like meal planned or anything like that. It's very candid, but I thought I'd bring like some honesty to these videos, which I know everybody says that. I thought it'd be helpful to show like what a normal diet is. You know, sometimes meals aren't always planned, meals aren't always organized, and that is totally okay. But without further ado, let's see what I ate this week. And welcome to Tuesday. Today we're starting off strong at the beach for what I call snunch, you know, like snack, lunch, I don't know. I got to enjoy what we call in Portuguese a pastel. I love these, they're so good, and I think the best way to describe it is kind of like a fried hot pocket, if you will. Mine had broccoli in it and it was really big, so it was definitely enough to keep me full for the entire afternoon. To wash it all down, I also had some strawberry juice topped off with a little bit of star fruit. Like I said, this video is literally all over the place, so I think I forgot to film the rest of the day, but here's a video of me being a bartender later that night and trying to figure out how to make this juice taste better. Moving on to Wednesday, for breakfast I'm having this very light pull apart like French bread. I don't know, my uncle bought it, so I don't really know the name, but the way I like to eat this bread is pan fried. It just makes the bread so much crispier, but keeps the inside fluffy, and like, who wouldn't want that, you know? I'm using my vegan butter that's made from coconuts, by the way, which I think is so interesting. This butter is literally amazing. You can't even tell that it's vegan, and I miss it a lot. I wish I could have brought it back home with me. I'm also having some iced tea, which seems like something kind of random to drink in the morning, but it was much needed because it was already getting so hot this day. But I usually like to end breakfast with some fruit, so I'm having some papaya, which I'm way too lazy to cut, so I just eat it straight out of the skin. Also, this was my view as I was eating. For lunch, we're back on the beach. My family ordered this monstrosity of an appetizer, which kind of served as everybody's lunch. So this was kind of like a fruits of the sea platter, but obviously I don't eat fish and things like that, so I just ate the eggplant that it came with and also the onions, and I had like a little bit of fries in there. It was really good, definitely not healthy, but it was just amazing. It was just like the perfect beach appetizer. I'm still thinking about it. For dessert, I had this plum and coconut popsicle. I know it sounds really gross, but it's kind of like a Brazilian specialty in a popsicle. It's like this popular dessert. It was definitely not very good. I've had better, but yeah, it was the only vegan one, so you know how it is. For dinner, my family ordered takeout and it had fish in it, so I obviously couldn't eat it. So my mom, yes, my mom, because she still cooks for me, prepared some pasta for me, and I had some vegan like Parmesan cheese. I've never had this before. It's a Brazilian brand, but it was really accurate. I thought it was really good. And then I also had some rice and potatoes from their takeout, and I also had some cashew juice, which is so Brazilian, but you know how like the cashew nut comes like on a fruit? Well, it's like the fruit juice of that, and it's actually really good and really refreshing. So for dessert, my family had a lot of different things tonight. I guess it isn't really dessert, but I had these polvilho chips, and they're basically usually made from eggs, but these are a vegan version, so they just have like flour and other little oils in them. They're really crispy, really good, very Brazilian once again. Then I had some jello, but it was vegan jello, so it was made from like agar, and then I also had this vegan condensed milk ball with coconut. It's another Brazilian specialty. Wow, this is not a health video. And then I also had like one little cookie. It's chocolate, but it's made from cocoa powder, so it doesn't have any milk in it. I also tried this corn dessert, which is also another like very Brazilian dessert. This was disgusting. I would not recommend it. It's like corn pudding with like cinnamon on top. Here's a video of me trying it. It was gross. Like, definitely you have to be adjusted to the corn taste, but corn is a very popular dessert here. But yeah, that concludes Wednesday. Today's Thursday and I'm having some more bread actually, but this is like a little French roll and I think these are so good. They're so crispy, and with my vegan butter it's like even better. Also having some iced tea.
So now we're going to your bedroom. Don't you think we're moving too soon? I love to hear you when you complain.
And like I said, I usually like to end my breakfast with a little fruit, so I'm just having this banana. Super good.
All the details start to sink in.
Alright, we're back to the beach and I'm having another popsicle, but this one's watermelon. I'm also having some little crackers, kind of like the cookie thing I ate last night. And for lunch, we're having kind of like a fruits of the sea plate again, but it just has onion rings and fries. Super good, a lot of fried food as you can tell. And then I'm also ending this lunch with another popsicle. This one is pineapple and mint. For Thursday dinner, we're having pasta again. It's just leftover from last night, but this time we're adding a side salad, which just has like tomato, lettuce, and some salt. It's super simple. I'm also having some collard greens and squash, because you know, as a vegan, gotta eat all those vegetables, but kind of undid that when I drank grape juice and pineapple juice. After that, I'm just having some mango for dessert. It was really sweet, really ripe.
Just forgive me for my silence, 'cause I will try to play my...
And I also had one Tic Tac, which I don't know why I'm doing a Charli D'Amelio face. For breakfast today, we have tapioca. So I'm gonna make mine with tapioca and coconut and condensed milk. Vegan condensed milk, which is made from soy. This little number. Let's get started. So sorry for that awkward clip. I have no idea what that was. But yes, this is one of my favorite Brazilian dishes. I love it because it's just so sweet, but also like gummy and chewy. I know that sounds kind of gross, but it's actually really delicious. I'm starting out by flattening everything and then adding my condensed milk once it cooks. This is vegan condensed milk, like I mentioned, which is really exciting for me. After I put a very, very generous amount, I'm gonna add a lot of coconut flakes as well because I want this to be like kind of like a sweet coconut flavor, obviously. And I'm just flipping that over kind of like a little crepe. Once that's done, it's very crusty, it's very ugly, but that's okay because it's all gonna taste the same in my mouth anyway. I still haven't really perfected this, so I'm still working on that. After that, I'm just adding a ton more of condensed milk on top because a little is never enough, and just enjoying that by itself. And then following that up with some papaya, because y'all know I need to help my digestion.
Run my mind in my mental. Your cigarettes with the menthol. A holy kiss from the temple. Your booty's smoking heavy.
Alright, we're back at the beach, and you guessed it, I'm having another popsicle, but this one is like a vegan chocolate one from Magnum. It was very expensive, but it was worth it, and I had to chase like the popsicle person like down the beach. It was quite eventful. I'm also having another one. This is groselha. It's like a Brazilian fruit, duh, because I'm in Brazil, and it's fake coloring, obviously, because my tongue looks like a beet, but 2 popsicles today, already starting on my diet. Back at the apartment, it's lunchtime, and my mom and my aunt have prepared a beautiful lunch. It's a lot of different leftovers, but still good nonetheless, because you know I love leftovers. Starting off with some pineapple juice again, because the stuff is like crack. It's so good, and I felt the need to model it, obviously. Having some beans and rice, collard greens, and some squash. Love my greens, overcooked, that's how I like them. I can only eat my vegetables if they're like really mushy, because I'm still a child, I guess. Like always, we're also following that up with a small side salad, tomatoes and lettuce. Super good, super simple. And for dessert, I decided to have this apple. It was disgusting. It was like, I like my vegetables mushy, but I do not like my apple mushy. And you can tell by the look on my face that I was not enjoying that thing. So I gave it to the dog underneath the table instead. And lastly, I'm having another thing of Jell-O. Also felt the need to shotgun this and not get a spoon. This one was lime flavored. It's not that good, but whatever. Hi everyone. A little bit of a location change. I'm back at my grandma's house. And now I can finally talk about what I'm eating. Before I was like with my family and, you know, vlogging is like awkward, you know. I'm eating these again. I know this is probably like the most boring, like what I eat in a week because I'm just eating the same things over and over again. I'm probably gonna have a snack right now. I'm gonna have dinner in like an hour, but usually I'll eat something light like around 6 o'clock, 5 o'clock. So I'm probably gonna have like a little piece of bread with my coconut butter. I'm gonna be eating these little two pieces of bread. It's a lot of bread, but that's like a typical like Brazilian snack. And I might have like a little bit of, I might have some crackers too. Possibly one of these little cookies. Yes, I do eat the same thing every day, in case you're wondering. For dinner, I totally forgot to film, but I'm having some rice, some collard greens, and some squash. Again, all prepared by my lovely grandma. Hi everyone and good morning. Today is Saturday, one more day before I leave. But for breakfast today, I'm having some bread. It kind of got like burnt on the top, but I'm having some French bread again with, yeah, you guessed it, my coconut butter. Really random, but I'm gonna have like a little bit of soda. This is like a Brazilian soda made from this berry called like an acerola. I don't know how you say it in English. That's a first. It's gonna have like a little bit of this just because I have to finish it before I leave. And then I'm gonna have a little bit of tea. Hi everyone, thank you so much for watching this video. I know it ended like super abruptly, but to be honest, I forgot to film like an outro, if you know what I mean. Also, yes, I have pimple patches on my face. Thank you so much for watching this video if you made it all the way till the end. I know this was like so crazy and so disorganized because honestly, I like didn't really know what to film. I didn't really have an idea and I was just gonna film this video for myself anyway. But thank you again if you did watch till the end. That's really awesome and you're helping me get my watch time up. But if you did enjoy this video, make sure to like it and subscribe, and also leave me some video suggestions because I'm home now and like I don't have many ideas of what to film because like school started, blah blah blah, whatever. But yeah, thank you so much and I will see you in my next video. Bye.